Grand Theft Auto 6 is the first game to have both a male and female protagonist that you can play as. And a lot of people don't know this, but Grand Theft Auto 6's storyline is actually loosely based off the real life story of Bonnie and Clyde. Now, if you don't know, Bonnie and Clyde were American bank robbers that were around in, I think, the early 1900s, I think 1920s, who went on a string of murders and robberies, and a lot of people like to reference them today in today's media. And I see a lot of people talk about Bonnie and Clyde when they're talking about a couple who gets into a lot of trouble or commits crimes together, because they were the most famous criminal couple in American history. They were so infamous during their time, and they caused a lot of mayhem and robbed a lot of banks, robbed a lot of places, killed a lot of people. They were insane criminals who ended up actually being killed by the police. And today, I will be talking about the real life story of Bonnie and Clyde, and how the story of Bonnie and Clyde may impact the story of Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, first of all, the most obvious comparison is it's a couple who are extreme criminals, and the crimes that these couples commit is mostly robbery. Okay, well, obviously it's Grand Theft Auto. There's gonna be a ton of heists, a ton of robberies. We even see it in the trailers. That is no secret. Of course, this is a couple who is gonna rob so many places. We even see it in the leaks, see it in the trailers. It's a Grand Theft Auto games. It's kind of what is expected. In the real life, Bonnie and Clyde were also constantly on the run. And even in the description of Grand Theft Auto 6, it says that this story spreads across the state of Leonida. So I have a feeling it's going to be kind of like Red Dead Redemption 2, where they're running from the law and they're getting pushed farther and farther throughout the state. And that's pretty much what was going on with Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde were running from the police basically throughout their entire crime spree. But the thing about Bonnie and Clyde, their crimes spread across multiple states like Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas. They went state to state, running from the law, committing their crimes. Now, I feel like GTA 6 is definitely going to be a little bit different, and it's not going to be Texas or Oklahoma or these countryside states. It's going to be more like Jason and Lucia are being pushed throughout the state and city to city from the law, running from the law, committing their crimes, trying to hit whatever score they can while hiding from the police. They'll be going from Vice City to Port Gellhorn to Mount Kalaga, and I know I have a big theory they're going to end up going to Gloriana, aka Georgia. And I do feel like Jason and Lucia are going to end up hiding from the police or running from the police to another state, maybe even multiple other states like Liberty City even, because that is what the real life Bonnie and Clyde did. They did go state to state robbing places and not just city to city, what it seems to be going on in GTA 6. But it would be cool to see Jason and Lucia running from the cops state to state, almost like it's Red Dead Redemption 2, because we saw a lot of that in Red Dead 2 for sure. And Hollywood likes to glamorize the story of Bonnie and Clyde like this true love story that just committed crimes together to make a ton of money, but they really were just killers. They were murderers. They were pretty much evil people. But I don't see Rockstar basically making Jason and Lucia the bad guys. I mean, obviously they are criminals. Jason and Lucia are criminals, but I don't think they will morally be evil like the real life Bonnie and Clyde were. I think they are just like it says in the description, Lucia is working for a better life for her family, and Jason, he's basically trying to get out the game and get out the criminal lifestyle. It's not gonna be like Bonnie and Clyde were, how they were just maniacs who are going on killing and robbing people. But the thing I find very interesting about the real life story of Bonnie and Clyde is their ending. The way the story of Bonnie and Clyde ended is they were driving down a road and were ambushed by police, and these policemen were lined up with guns and basically just Swiss cheesed Bonnie and Clyde. They shot up the car insanely and just straight up killed Bonnie and Clyde. Now, in GTA 6, obviously that can't happen where both protagonists die. I don't see that happening because then you can't play the game. I don't see them doing that at all. They wouldn't kill both protagonists. But I could see them maybe, just maybe, killing off one character. Maybe killing off Jason, maybe killing off Lucia. Who knows? It's very unlikely they would do that. but that could happen. I wouldn't be surprised if they did kill one of the characters, but killing both of the characters is definitely off the table. But I'm not sure how accurately the ending of the story of the real life Bonnie and Clyde will compare to the story of Jason and Lucia in Grand Theft Auto 6. But let me know in the comments below, how do you think Jason and Lucia will compare to the real life story of Bonnie and Clyde? If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, but until then, stay tuned.